Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a few different things. The first thing that we're going to do is build a straight road plate using the new roads and integrating it onto a MILS plate. So that's this one right here in the center. We're also going to be building 7 more of these, and we will be placing them in the Lego City. So these are what I'm going to be using in my Lego City. We've got a curve, a straight, and a T. The only one that we haven't built yet is a 4-way, but you can probably visualize a 4-way. It's essentially going to be this on all 4 sides. So essentially if I build this over here, it's a 4-way. Just haven't had a chance to build one of those yet because we ordered some parts to do that. So I've been working on our different road plates for quite some time, and this is sort of the standard template system that I'm going to use to create our road plates. I will say that it doesn't have like the details and stuff like that, so it doesn't have the lampposts, the bushes, maybe some trees, or also traffic lights. But the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process on how to build this plate right here, which is a straight road plate. Now, of course, there's lots of different ways of doing this using the new road plates, but this is what I think is the best way, and I've actually taken some examples from online and sort of replicated those based on the pictures, and I just want to show you exactly how we go about creating this straight plate. So let's get right to it. So the first thing that you're going to need is one of the road plate sets right here, and also a standard 32 by 32 base plate. The road plate set comes with enough plates to build 2 straights. So it uses 2 of these plates per straight plate, and also one of these zebra sort of crosswalks right here. The set also comes with all of these additional parts right here, but we're essentially just going to use the 16 by 16 panels and some of the tiles that come in the set. So attach your 2 plates using any color of 2x plate. I use yellow because I have a lot of it, and it doesn't really matter how you do it. I mean, this is what I did. I think it provides some good stability and can support the weight of Lego vehicles. And then of course attach this plate to the center of your base plate. That's 8 studs on either side, and just make sure you push down wherever you put your plates on the bottom. Next, we have to widen our road, and this is how we're going to do that. We're going to build 2 of these right here. These strips are 1 brick, 1 plate, and 1 tile. Then you can see some 1x2s on the top there. The brick being dark gray, the tile being dark gray, and the plate being white, because that's going to be our line. We're also going to need 3 of these per side, so 6 of these right here. And essentially we're going to attach them to those evenly spaced 1x2s like that there. And those are going to finish our road. We're going to adapt those to the base plate alongside that road, just like that there. So you can see that I've built these sort of strips on the side of the road using really small pieces, 1x2 tiles, 1x2 bricks, and stuff like that. You can use any size that you want. I just found those on the pick-a-brick wall, so obviously it's the most economical way of doing this. Yeah, and just make sure that your gaps are interlocked per layer, right? Or like all your Legos interlocked. I think that just makes me happy, you know. I don't want to have it not interlocked. So that's on there securely. Now we're ready to put some tiles on our road. So we're just going to fill in all the available space with dark gray, and of course run these tiles with the white line down the center, and it's going to start looking like a road. Now, unfortunately, the road plate packs don't come with enough of the 1x4 tiles, so you're going to have to order some of those in addition to the other parts that you need to order to do this. All right, so we got our road tiled off there. The next thing we do is we put these 1x4 Technic bricks with the 3 holes in each corner like that there. So you actually need 2 of them, so you need 8 total. And then you put the 2x2 bricks in the corner. Now I'm going to build my sewers on each side. So I played around with sewer placement for quite some time with my road plates, but this is ultimately what I decided to do. Essentially match the old plate. So I put a sewer right here. How do I build that sewer? Well, I actually frame it using dark gray. So when you look inside the sewer, you just see dark gray. Otherwise, you're going to see like the colored bricks and stuff that we use to support the sidewalks. So I do that, and then the next thing I do is I put a grate piece in there, bottomed by light bluish gray, and then we just put that in there. I guess I should have done that first, but we put that in there. So when you look in there, you actually see a sewer. I know it's hard to see in there, but you can see it from the naked eye. When you look in there, you don't want to see color. So frame it out in dark bluish gray and put the grate in there. So now you're going to start by creating your sidewalks. How do you do that? You lay some 2x brick on the bottom portion, and then you just lay plate on top. Personally, I like using 6x plate just because it's so much more efficient. You just fill this thing up here. Now the catch is you can't plate over top of your sewer, otherwise you're not going to see that, right? So you have to go 5 studs here rather than 6 studs. So you have to come up with a combination, but just lay some bricks under there and get a combination going that you like. Use any plate that you want. One thing I will say is you can, on your back rows, you can use red, green, yellow, whatever you want. But on your rows that are up against the road, you for sure got to use light bluish gray because that's part of your curb. And of course, you're going to see that plate under there. So on the row of plate that's closest to the road, make sure that's light bluish gray. But everything on the back, it really doesn't matter what you use. So yeah, color and size doesn't really matter. For example, if I wanted to use a green plate right there, I could. If I wanted to use a 4x6 right there, I could. Just make sure your outmost row is light gray. Otherwise, it looks a bit weird. But yeah, if this row wants to be green all the way through, or if you just want to put a 1x there, you wouldn't do that. Probably a 2x and a 4x. Then so be it. Do whatever you want. Use your parts. Use whatever part combinations you like. There's not really a standard as long as it looks compatible with the other base plates in the end, then you're golden. So obviously repeat that process on the other side. One thing I will say is if you use the larger plates, just make sure they're supported in the middle. You don't want those things to flex on you. I don't know, it's just good to put some bricks under there so that they're well supported everywhere. There we go, now we're ready to tile it off. So what I do is actually put a 1x6 tile going over top of our sewer there, and then we put a grate tile right there, so it's like a sewer on top of the sidewalk as well, and then just a 1x2 tile on either side, and then you just cover the rest with 2x2 tile. That's personally how we do it. There's lots of different ways that you could do it. You could run a 1x tile along here. Then the problem is you have 5, so you got to run 2 1x tiles, and I don't have a whole lot of 1x tiles, but it would be nice to put a curb along there. You know, it's not bad building these things here. What you do is just turn on your favorite TV show or watch your favorite hockey team lose, kick back, and build some Lego, right? Let's get this thing tiled off. You can add some jumpers there, so you can pose your minifigures so they don't fall over when you bump into your table. Nobody likes it when that happens. It's not fun. And also you can put them in walking positions and stuff like that as well. It's very important that you do that. That just makes your city so much more alive. Also, if it's going to be on the edge of your table, you don't want this, okay? You want to make it solid light gray using 1x brick or 2x brick or whatever you got to make it look a little more pretty. And why do we have the Technic holes? Well, of course, that's to pin it all together so that they're all lined up perfectly on your table. So there you go. We've built a straight road plate. I will say that it is the simplest road plate to build. Obviously, the other ones are a little bit more complex. The T is not bad. You got some curves there that you got to do. And also the curve is the hardest. Getting this curve is the hardest. I referenced some material online, rebrickable.com by Devin. That's sort of where we got the design. Just wanted to share it with you. Look at that. Isn't it cool? It's sort of like this is the standard, I would say, for making a straight MILS plate. There is other ways that you can do it. Rather than using the bricks on the side, you can use 1x tile to make a 1 stud wide line. But I just think it gets too wide, and you got to do it with the plate. I just think it looks so much cleaner. And of course, we're not done. Once we place these in the city, then you've got to decide where your traffic lights are going to go, where your speed signs are going to go, stop signs, bushes, lamp posts, whatever detail you want to add. I wouldn't do that until you know exactly where the base plate's going to go. It's easy enough just to pull a couple tiles off and put a lamp post there or a bush there or whatever you want to do, but I'm not going to add those details until we place these things in the Lego city and we know what modular buildings they're going to go in front of. Because I'm not going to put, you know, a lamp right here if the entrance of a building is right there. It doesn't make any sense. So you'll customize that later once you get it placed in the Lego city. So now that we have one of these built here, and I showed you how to do it, if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to see more, let me know as well. Let's build 6 more of them, and let's place all of these in the Lego city. right, we've got all our road plates made there and got into a pretty good rhythm. It was just flying, not bad. So we could connect them using the Technic pins, but you can see I actually ran out of 1x4s. What we could do is also just connect them using the 2x4 tiles. Hey, that could work, right? Well, either way, let's place these in a Lego City. There's still some adjustments that have to be made. Like I was saying earlier, we still have to add all the details, like the lamp posts and the bushes, minifigures, and traffic lights, of course. And we've got to make about 25 more plates. And I've got to make some specialized ones. For example, we've got to do another T-plate here, probably with no crosswalk, leading into the Ghostbusters HQ. We're going to have to do some specialty ones for, of course, modular buildings like the corner garage and also the fire brigade where they have driveways and stuff like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we've got to start converting all of our modular buildings onto MILS plates like this here. And one thing I'm really excited to do is actually the park right here. What would it be? Town Hall or Town Center right here in front of Town Hall. That's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, doing this whole area in park as well. It's just a process. Like it's like 10:30 at night or something right now. Is it 10:30? I've lost track of time. Oh no, it's 11:48 at night right now. So I've sort of just been working on this for the evening. I think I started when the game started at 7. So as you can see, it takes a while to do this stuff. It's not like I'm just throwing down base plates and tiling them off, right? Just takes some time. But yeah, we've got all the light gray here too, all along the edge. I had to modify the turn plate and stuff like that. But there we go, everybody. That's the straight plates and how to make them. And then we also placed some more in the city. It's looking good. Slowly but surely, we just got to go get some more packs of road plates there and start just building more plates, really. I'm going to have to order some more parts to do it, too. Yeah, this is so much fun. Like, now I keep saying it. Now I can just keep rebuilding the Lego City. It's awesome. I love Lego City building. Lots more work to do. It never ends now, does it? Doesn't it? It never ended before, and now it truly never ends. Everybody, remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks for popping on by, and have a great day.